Good morning, fam. What is up? I just woke up a little bit ago. I don't know if I'm like getting sick or having allergies or something, but my nose is stuffy and I just sneezed like 4 times right before turning this on. My hair's a little wild today because I had it in braids yesterday and I wanted the texture and I didn't realize how like fluffy it was today, but it's fine. It's cute. We're gonna go with it. So today I want to do something a little different. I was reviewing some of the things that I've wrote the past month. This particular journal entry was from August 30th at 10:27 a.m. If you need to know that. I always write the date and the time because it grounds me in the moment when I go back to read them again, because I'm like, oh, okay, this was in the past. Whereas if I don't put the date and the time, I'm like, this could be any time at any point. Like it's really weird. So I have to ground myself by dating and timing my journal entries. Highly recommend doing that. But I wanted to read this one in particular because it's kind of really powerful. And I want to share it with someone. I am going to change some of the, I wrote some names, but I'm going to change them just for privacy reasons. But the overall message is really nice, so I wanted to share it with you. So, okay. I've been having positive dreams about someone. I think my subconscious and my guides are trying to tell me that they are good. My shoulders, neck, and upper back have been sore, which means I am having trouble with expressing my emotions, speaking up about things, and or forgiving. I want to forgive. I think I need to forgive another person for creating chaos. I'm not interested in holding on to this energy because it's not serving me and it feels like it's eating away at me. Maybe I need to look at a time I was like that, or create a scenario in my mind to put myself in their shoes, so I can forgive and move on and be happy. I think there were plenty of times I tried to plead with people who broke up with me to not leave because I was afraid of not receiving love that I craved, or attention, or whatever emotional or physical needs that they were providing. Side note, or not providing. I forgive myself for struggling to let go of those people. I realize now it was necessary for my growth. I allow the pain to release. I let go of the emotional chains that are tied to those people. I set them free. I forgive them for breaking up with me and finding what makes them happy. In fact, I'm happy that they found what makes them happy. I forgive my family for not knowing how to express love in a healthy and productive way. I forgive myself for trying to hold on to experiences that are not conducive to my best and happiest life. It's not only about being grateful for what you have in life, but you also need to forgive the things that are no longer aligned with your life, to release them and make room for the gratitude to flow in. I forgive myself for not realizing this until now. That's powerful. Sometimes when I read back over something, I'm like amazed that I wrote it, because something profound is happening in those moments within not only the physical body, because things are releasing, but also like your mental, your emotional, your spiritual body are being cleansed. There's airplanes. Higher perspective. I felt like somebody else needed to hear that today. It's okay to forgive yourself for not knowing what to do in a specific moment. We meet each moment where we are. The knowledge that we have, the experiences that we've had, shape how we interpret the present moment. But we also have to remember that the present moment doesn't have to be the same. It can't. So when I took a logic class, they said there's one component that you have to remember. The future cannot be derived from the past. So just because something happened before does not necessarily mean that it will happen again in the same way. So what that means is that just because you had this experience in the past, whatever you do right now, if you're in an experience that reminds you of that past experience, you have to tell yourself that it's different. I think oftentimes we humans get in this mode where we're like, oh, I've experienced this before. This is how it's going to turn out. And we sort of self-prophesize, right? But if you are in a moment and you're like, oh, I've been here before, and you stop and you think, and you say, well, what can I do differently? How can I align myself to be who I want to be and awaken from who I was? There's a lot of shifts happening within the community, within your life, within the people you surround yourself with. I think everybody is elevating at their own pace. And it sort of feels like we're at different levels, but I think we're at a point where some of us are leveling up side by side. Because the universe is expanding and we individuals have to expand with it. I mean, you don't have to, but it's recommended. It's recommended. I feel so different today. I've been feeling so much peace the last couple of days. I've been listening to myself more. I've been trying to trust my process of interpreting things, of putting things back out there. I've been trying to trust in the journey, the path, the steps that I'm taking. I feel open. I feel like my heart is open. I've been exploring my personal interests. Something's up, fam. Something good is up. I like this energy today, though. I'm gonna do a reading. Sirens. Do it. Help is on the way. There's something I cannot. I'll get it. I'll get it. The sirens, like, excuse me. I think today I'm gonna do a reading on forgiveness. What do you need to forgive? Since I'm doing this and it's making me think of that. What do you need to forgive? Who do you need to forgive? Yourself? Your family? A lover? A rock? Sorry, I was taking note of the thing that I just thought about forgiveness. 1122. I keep seeing that number also. 1122, 2211. It's like ones are about the individual self and 2 is about harmonizing with others. So 1122, 2211 is like balancing individual with togetherness, independence and interdependence, interconnectedness. So learning how to balance these things. I don't know if that's significant for anybody. If anybody else is seeing 1122, maybe it's a sign. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit, for the signs. Thank all them guys. We couldn't do it without them. You are surrounded and blessed. I love you. I'm gonna end this here because I feel like this was a very powerful one, and my energy has stabilized. So I love you guys. See you in the next one. I don't know where my camera is.